Hello friends, I welcome you in lecture number 6 on permutations and combinations. In this lecture, we are going to talk about generalized combinations. We will see that what are the ways of selecting combinations with repetitions. The definition of combination which we have seen before this was taking the assumption that repetition of objects are not allowed, and if repetition is not allowed, then we have seen that the number of combinations of n objects taken r at a time is given by this formula n factorial over r factorial times n minus r factorial. But here we have taken the assumption that repetition of objects are not allowed. Now in this lecture we are going to discuss that if repetition is allowed, then how to count the number of combinations of given objects or of objects out of total given objects. So to understand this concept of combinations with repetition, we first understand one example and then we will see one result which will give us the formula to count the combinations with repetition. So first I consider this example. Here I have taken the example of cookies prepared by some bakery. A bakery makes only m equal to 4 types of cookies, say apple, banana, carrot and dates. Find the number of ways a person can buy r equal to 8 of the cookies. So here some bakery is making 4 types of cookies. Type of cookies are denoted by capital M, and some person wants to buy 8 cookies out of these 4 type of cookies. So we have to decide that in how many ways a person can select 8 of the cookies out of 4 type of cookies. Here we are not given the total number of cookies. That is different thing here. We are not given that how many cookies are there in the bakery, but we assume that the bakery is having enough number of cookies so that a person can buy r equal to 8 of the cookies. But what is given? That a bakery has 4 different types of cookies. So bakery has 4 types of cookies: apple type, banana type, carrot and dates. Now we have to count that what are the number of selections a person can make for 8 of the 4 different types of cookies. For example, we can write randomly that a person can buy 3 cookies of type A, or he can have 2 bananas, that is 3 plus 2 5. Then he may have 3 cookies which are of carrot type. So we have 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. This is one possible way in which a person can buy 8 cookies. Some person might be interested in 2 cookies of each type, then this is another possible selection. Some person can have choice of this type of also 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 and say D. So we have to count the total number of ways of this type. A person can buy 8 of the cookies in how many ways? That is our problem for this example, that what are the different ways a person can buy 8 cookies of this type, and I have written these 3 possible selections, and I have to count the total number of selections of these 4 type of cookies, and total number of cookies we have to select are 8. So how to count exact number of ways a person can buy 8 of the cookies? So here we can observe that suppose here I am having 4 type of cookies. There are 4 types of cookies, and suppose I consider star for 8 cookies. Suppose 8 cookies are denoted by star: 1 2 3 4 5 6, 7 and 8, and I am using these 3 bars 1, 2 and 3. Suppose I am taking these 3 bars and I am using star to denote cookies. Star denotes cookies, and I am taking bar to decide the different selections of 8 cookies. Now what we will do is, whenever we encounter a bar, we will change the type of cookie. Up to this bar I have 3 stars, so I will write A 3 times, first type of cookies. Now because I am having bar here, I will change the type of cookie from A to B. So here I am writing B. Now I am having bar here, so again I will change the type of cookie. Next type is C, and when I encounter a bar, I will change the type of cookie. So this is one possible selection. Suppose I am interested in this selection, then we can see we have to put bar here, then after 4B, that is, instead of this I have to write 4B, and then I am putting a bar, and I don't require C here, so I will put another bar, and because I am having D here, so now we again understand that whenever we encounter a bar, we change the type of cookie. So first 3 stars for cookie of first type, that is type A, apple. Then because I am having a bar, I will change the type of cookie, and here we can see 1, 2, 3, 4 stars are there, so I will write this B 4 times. Now because I am having a bar here, I have to change the type of cookie from B to C. So after changing from B to C, I am having another bar, so I have to change the cookie from C to D. So there is no cookie of type C, I have to write D here. So now by changing the position of these bars, we can write different combinations. Suppose now instead of putting these 3 bars at these positions, suppose I am changing the position of bars. Suppose I select the position of bars here. Suppose I am writing 3 bars here, and suppose here. Then corresponding to this, I will get the selection. First I write A. Now because I am having a bar, I will write B. Again I am having a bar, so here I write C. Again I am having a bar, so I will write this. Similarly, we can again change the position of bar, and we will obtain another selection. Suppose I am putting bar here, and here and here. Then let's write corresponding to this. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 stars, so that corresponds to first type of cookie. Here I have to change the type, that is B. Now I am having a bar, so I will change from B to C, but again I am having a bar, so I will change from C to D. So here I must write D. So we can now see that this number of ways of selecting cookies depends on the selection of these bars among all these positions. By changing the position of these 3 bars, we are able to write down the different possible ways of selecting 8 cookies. So this problem is now the problem of selection of 3 bars out of this 8 plus 3, that is 11 positions. There are total 11 positions here. We have 8 stars and 3 bars, that is total 11 positions. So we by changing the position of these bars among all these total 11 positions, it is possible to write all possible ways of selecting 8 cookies. So I have to select 3 positions out of total 11 positions. So whatever number I will obtain, 11C3, that is going to be the number of ways a person can buy are equal to 8 of the cookies, and that number we can find out using the definition of combination. Here I will write 3, 2, 1. So we can see 3 will get cancelled and 2 will get cancelled, and by multiplying this number 55 into 3, we will be able to determine the total number of ways a person can buy 8 of the 4 type of cookies. So I hope you are able to understand here. Here I have to purchase, or a person have to purchase 8 cookies, and the type of cookies are 4. So we denote cookies by star, and because there are 4 types of cookies, we are taking m-1, that is 3 bars here. So we have understood that by changing the position of these 3 bars among all these 11 positions, we are able to determine the different selections of 8 of the 4 type of cookies. So the total count or total number of ways of selecting 8 cookies depends on the number of combinations of these 11 positions taken 3 at a time. If we can decide the number of ways, we can put these 3 bars among all these 11 positions, then that number will give us the number of ways we can select 8 of the 4 type of cookies. Now if you observe that this 8 corresponds to R equal R, that is we have to select R cookies, and this 3 corresponds to m-1. M is the type of cookies. So by adding this R plus m-1, we obtain these 11 positions. So we can write 11 equal to R plus m-1, and this 3 is nothing but m-1. So there are total R plus m-1 C m-1 ways to select these R objects of m different types, and here we can see that we are allowing repetition of objects. So we can generalize this to any problem of combination with repetitions. Suppose we are interested in the selection of R objects and they are of capital M types. The number of ways of selecting R objects of M different types is given by number of combinations of R plus m-1 objects taken m-1 at a time. Or we can rewrite this as this is going to be R plus m-1 C R. Instead of selecting the position of bars, we can say that position of star can also be considered, because by changing the position of these 8 stars also we will get different number of ways a person can buy different cookies, and therefore we can, instead of this R plus m-1 C m-1, we can write R plus m-1 C R also, and here we are using this property also. We know that NCR and NCn-R are equal. So if we subtract m-1 from this, we will have R. So R plus m-1 C m-1 or R plus m-1 C R. So remember, this is very nice result, that if we choose a set of R items from m different type of items where repetition is allowed and the number of items we are choosing from is unlimited, that is we are not worried about the total number of items, they are unlimited or they are sufficient for our selections. If we choose a set of R items, that is we are interested in the selection of R items, we don't know or we are not interested in the total number of items, but we assume that the total number of items are unlimited or they are sufficient. So we are interested in the selection of R items and there are capital M type of items. Then the number of selections or combinations possible are given by R plus M minus 1 CR or R plus M minus 1 CM minus 1. So for this problem, our answer is going to be, we can multiply this 55 or 33 into 5, that is 15 and 165. So there are 165 ways a person can buy R equal to 8 of the cookies of M equal to 4 types. So it is not possible to list 165 ways. It is possible, but it is very tedious and time consuming process. It will require lot of time to write each and every possible selection by trial and error or by changing the position of bars here. So by this formula we obtain exact number of ways a person can buy R equal to 8 objects of capital M types. So whenever you have problem of combinations with repetitions, then you will be given the number of objects you have to select and you will be given the type of objects that we will denote by capital M. So selection of R objects of M types depends on the selection of M minus 1 bars out of total R plus M minus 1 positions. So we will remember this formula, that the number of ways of selecting R objects of M types is given by R plus M minus 1 CR or R plus M minus 1 CM minus 1. So we are using star to denote the objects which we are interested in, and we are considering this M minus 1 as the number of bars we are putting to determine these selections, and the number of ways of selecting this M minus 1 bars out of R plus M minus 1 positions is nothing but selection of M minus 1 bars out of R plus M minus 1 positions, that is given by this formula. So we will continue with this. We will discuss some more problems of combinations with repetitions in upcoming lecture. Thanks for watching.